A while back, someone added me, came to my den, and asked to trade for the lavender cuffs I got in another video I made. And at first, I thought, I might want to hold on to these. Who knows? Maybe their worth will go up or whatever. Well, actually, they just didn't have a worth yet. So initially I declined, but then they said they'd offer me 5 solids, told me to think about it, and took their leave. Now that is a juicy sum, and to be honest, I found that offer to be a lot more valuable to me than these lavender cuffs that just sit in my inventory and rot away. So naturally, I pretended to think about it for 2 hours or so, even though I knew that I wanted the offer instantly, and then I told them I'd trade them. And I did just that. Plus, this person was drowning in contest items, so clearly they would value them more than I would. I wanted to ask if they collected them or something, but they left before I could ask. So, if you're watching this, tell me. I'm kind of curious. As I said in my last video, I saw Voompire's video on profit trading, and it kind of inspired me to do the same thing, so I threw a solid on trade and told people to trade me down. First, I declined this pony because I didn't know anything about pets. Apparently they're worth 1 to 1.5 solids at minimum, but I had no idea in the moment. I also don't know the demand of these things. They have like a couple decent traits, but I don't know how much it's worth. This one I obviously declined. I saw this person looking for a purple spellbook, and as much as I like having a lot of spellbooks, I wasn't using it for an outfit, so I just gave them mine. I forgot to clarify that I would prefer not to get den betas, so I declined this one and ran away. For reference, I'm thinking lower collars, maybe some other stuff that's in decent demand. I don't want to break them down that much, you know what I mean? Here I got a purple long and a green long offered for my solid. Obviously I declined. It's under. This process is agony. No one wants to trade up to a solid anymore. On the bright side, I found this person levitating, so that was pretty cool. I did get another trade after hours of pain, but I didn't want this one, so I declined it. Since I was struggling to trade down so much, I also tried to trade up a couple times. This Founders is worth 1 to 1.5, so I tried 1. Someone was offering above listed on Discord for one of my solids, so I agreed to do that. I didn't really want to deal with diamonds in this video, but I was struggling to trade down because, people sell lesser longs for more than what would add up to a solid, so I'm guessing that's why I'm struggling to begin with, you know what I mean? So I figured I may as well get above listed for this and maybe buy a good priced lower collar or something. After this, my stupid ass wandered around wondering why I wasn't getting any trades, and it's because I didn't put a solid on my list, so I was just being an idiot. Now, if I were to get 2 good longs, I would have wanted 2 red, but I was so sick of getting stuff that wasn't even close to what I wanted that I just accepted anyway to have some lesser ones. Also, it was pretty close to the diamond worth at the time, but then the worth of black longs went up to 950 diamonds like the next day, so yeah. I got this one playing an adventure, and it honestly isn't that bad. I didn't really know what anything was worth at the time, but the diamond spike and the scorpion helmet are a black short, and the scullies are a decent short, so that's like 2 bad longs right there, I think. But I don't know what the demand is on the scorpion helmet, and again, I just didn't know what any of it was worth, so I don't know if that was a mistake or not. I got this one as well. I suck at pets, but something tells me that these bears don't add up to a decent long. Maybe I'm totally wrong. You can tell me about it in the comments if I am, but there's 2 white bears there, and I think those are the worst. I guess it depends on the features too, but I have no idea how pets work. Just as I was about to give up on this whole trading my solid idea, I got a jammogram that said someone had 3 decent longs for my solid. Finally, after hours of misery, I finally had someone to trade with, so I went to their den and I waited. And finally, I got 3 lesser longs for my solid, except I didn't because they traded them away already. Yeah, we need to try something else. First and foremost, let's get our shit in order here. We started with 5 solids. We traded one of those solids for a purple long, a red long, and a couple of other items that don't really matter much. We also sold one of them for 950 diamonds, which at the time was slightly above listed, but now it's just what they're worth, I guess. So out of those 5 solids, we have 3 solids left, 1 red long, 1 purple long, some other stuff, and 950 diamonds to the pool. And initially, I was just going to do this video with all the things that came from the solids, but I don't think I'm good enough at trading to justify confining myself to those constraints. So I'm just going to work with whatever I have on my accounts that I want to get rid of, including but not limited to these 3 bears that are on my shop account. I got them evaluated on one of the Discord servers for Animal Jam, and they are all a bad short, give or take. So you know what? Let's start there from this point forward. So at this point I had a little bit on my trade list, the bears, a couple pieces of trash for my inventory, and now I'm using some of the diamonds to get stuff that's worth more than I'm buying it for, and seeing if I can use that to trade up. Yes, I know this is a trading video, I got impatient earlier, I sold the solid, I get it, but you know what? This is the current landscape of Animal Jam, and you're going to watch this video and you're going to like it. And you know what? While you're at it, subscribe and leave a comment. I'm not playing around. Also, sorry about the random volume fluctuations. I'll make sure that's consistent from this point forward, sorry. Also, no one really wanted to trade for my bears, so I just put them in my shop and I'm dealing with just items right now. Man, I am lying to you a lot in this video, aren't I? Anyways, I got this birthday Stegosaurus armor and this shamrock fence to put on my trade. I got offered a rim, a mech dragon thing, and a plushie for my ferocious feline mask. I declined that one. I think this person got swindled or something. I don't really know exactly why they were upset. Something about monster claws. So I gave them a den beta just for funsies. And then they had a strong reaction to that, so I gave them my purple long just for funsies. It's just for fun. It's just a goof, you know? For the record, I'm not usually this generous with my items, so don't ask for anything. I'm not gonna give it to you. What can I say? The moon was full. We might be a little behind, but it's fine. We'll make up for it with this trade. Well, holy shit. It finally happened. I traded down my solid. I knew one of my buddies was trying to trade up to a long, so I gave them the short to help them out a little bit, but we are left with 2 decent longs and a bad long, so that's pretty good. Again, not usual behavior for me. Don't ask for my spikes. They're mine. Someone offered me these rims for my black Jamaliday bow, and I accepted just because I like the Stegosaurus back thing. I also declined these 2 rims and this Phantom Ice thing, and I traded for this snowflake beanie because I thought it looked cool. I'm sorry, what is this video about again? My bad guys, I'm not good at this. I did try to trade this monkey though. Hey, don't give up on me yet guys. I'm getting this blue spiked wristband for my diamond shot collar. Also, this person traded me some den betas and clothing betas, so hopefully that'll prove to be useful. This person was asking for pet bears, and I saw this spike on their trade worth a bad short, so I traded them one of my bears, and luckily they accepted, so I'm hoping this will be in a higher demand than my bears, because I know a lot of people, including me, aren't really big on pet worth, so I feel like people won't trade for them as much as they would this. This person was asking for some rims for some stuff on their trade, so I traded for a few things that I thought other people would trade more than a few rims for. Alright gang, we're finally making some profit here. These shelves are worth a few clothing betas to a den beta, so I consider a den beta a profit, all things considered. Partially out of desperation because this video hasn't been going well. You know, when I first put together this outfit, I thought it was kind of fire, but the more I look at it, the more I doubt that analysis. Well, this person says I look like the herbivores selling their fingers in B-stars, so mystery solved, I guess. I'm a disaster. Next, I got this open sign for this birthday armor. Next, we're making a little more profit with these shelves with a couple non-member den betas. Hip hip hooray. Sorry friend, I'm gonna have to pass on the fox hat. No, I'm serious, I don't want the fox hat. Please! Please, I don't want the fox hat. This person was getting rid of some rare holiday sweaters and was just asking for some rims for them. They're worth a few clothing betas, I believe, so I made some profit there. See, this video isn't a total flop. I can make profit, it just can't be on the high scale, you know what I mean? That's where it starts to get a little fishy. Anyways, I think I'm going to stop here because A, this isn't much of a profit trading video, B, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow, and if I don't have more energy to edit today, then I don't want to have to edit an outro and talk when I probably won't feel very good talking. I hope you enjoyed going absolutely nowhere with me over the last 10 minutes. Subscribe if you want to see more of this for some reason. See you next time.